Hello, baby AI dungeon. It's been a while. Don't worry. Daddy's home. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to a prompt on AI Dungeon that was recommended to us by my friend Safe in our Discord server. Thank you, Safe, for recommending this. I'm very excited. He did say this is one of his first prompts ever, so he said that there could be mistakes. He said that the prompt would probably break. But hey, I'm broken on the inside, so I think I'll fit in great with this prompt. I just want to point out that one of the tags he put in was vampires. Now I know that's just a misspelling of the word vampires, but I like to think that is a vampire pimp. A vampire. One of the tags also includes the word genocide, which is how most of my stories end, so this is off to a good start. The description says, this is a continuation of one of my stories that no one had the chance to read. Anyways, the short of the story is the vampire named Celeste and her secretary. Got it. Secretary. Say, if you have to understand, I already struggle with words, and when you misspell the words, it makes it much harder for me. I say that, but you probably read at a much more efficient level than myself, and you're from, I believe, Afghanistan or Iran. It was somewhere in the Middle East. That's all I know, and I guarantee you that you can read English words faster than I can. Anyways, the vampire named Celeste and her Secretary Sam went crazy and killed almost all the humans and ghouls because of a king that no one knew his real name. So everyone called him the Ghoul King, and he betrayed them, and now you have to survive. P.S. Hopefully almost everyone will try to kill you, and also this is my first time making a scenario, so don't expect much out of it. Wow, I love that it says hopefully almost everyone will try to kill you. Safe, I don't know how to take that, man. Like, why do you want people to kill me? There's nothing hopeful about me dying. That's not very nice of you. It's not like I've murdered children's choirs or curb stomped hobbits in my past scenarios. I'm the good guy here, buddy. Why do you want me to die? Alright, let's jump in and play. Enter my character's name. Oh, you know I like making a good old character name. I named my character Jimmy Neutron. It's like Jimmy Neutron, but it's Jimmy Neutron. I apologize for my third grade humor. Anyways, what is your race? Human or ghoul? I don't want to be a ghoul. I want to be human. That is what I identify as. On this world, there was a big war that happened a long time ago. In that war, every human and ghoul was killed. Or that's what they think. By the vampire overlord. Hey, you spelled vampire right. Let's go. By the vampire overlord Celeste, who did it because of the Ghoul King betrayal after killing him, and now she and her armies of the undead rule over the world. This is getting really confusing for me. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff going on with people killing each other, and I haven't even gotten involved yet. I can only keep up with all of the murder if I'm the one causing it. Otherwise, I kind of just zone out and read the stuff, and then I open my mind back and I'm like, oh hey, I don't know what's going on. But hey, the people have died. I know that much. You are Jimmy Neutron, the human, and you are the last of your kind. Everyone thinks that you don't exist. You have been living in the underground. One day you decide to go to the surface for the first time in your life. You see the surface is dead and there is no living creatures on it. You can't find any plants or trees either. In parentheses it says, actually underground, you can only find underground. Everything is like that. I don't know what that part means, Safe. Can you explain that to me in the comments, please? You notice one bright spot though. There are caves underground where some creatures could live. You enter one of the caves and find a home for some creatures you have no idea what they are, but they are friendly towards you. I just said, hello there, sugar plums. That's totally something Jimmy Neutron would say, right? You call to the creatures in the cave using your best Gorom Yorsum entitle. What is that? What are those words? Gorom Yorsum. This is the part where Westbot would usually do a break time and explain to me why I'm an idiot and should know what that means. But Westbot's not here, so Ryan, did you figure anything out about Gorom Yursum? Yeah, I didn't think so. They are small furry creatures known as sugar plum bears. No, it wasn't supposed to be the name of the animal. I just wanted to call them that. It was like a nickname. Okay, they're sugar plum bears, whatever. They are white with brown spots. That actually sounds kind of cool, not gonna lie. It's like a bear Dalmatian. I dig that. I dig that a lot. I said, Papa knows you must be hungry, so I brought back George Bush for you to eat. I don't know why I'm gonna feed George Bush to the Dalmatian bears. It's kind of the first name that came up. My thought process was like, who's that guy that everybody always says did 9/11? And then I remembered it was George Bush, and I was like, he should be fed to the bears for that. 9/11 bad. The sugar plum bears are very hungry after all these years of being underground. The male bear's father, Papa Bear gets out of his chair and approaches you. The bears are almost human-sized. You present George Bush to Papa Bear and say, bone apple tits. Papa Bear looks at you, then eats George Bush, and he says, delicious, yes? I said, you tell me. You ate all of him and didn't even share. The male father, Papa Bear, looks at you and nods. He opens his mouth to show you that it's empty. He said, look, he all gone. George Bush in my tummy now. Ah. He looks at you knowingly and gestures towards the cave entrance. I said, what, fatty? You want me to go get more people for you to eat? You don't mean to insult the Papa Bear, but one human is all you have right now. Yeah, so stop being so greedy, Papa Feck. Papa Bear stretches out his hand to you and nods solemnly. I said, who do you want to eat next? Papa Bear's eyes narrow and his mouth droops open. He looks like he is about to cry. It's just a question, dude. You don't have to get all emotional about it. I just said, what the hell? Papa Bear looks surprised and offended for a moment, and then he laughs. No, 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 he exclaims and ruffles your hair. Thank you. No. What? Is my guy on drugs? Are we hallucinating the sugar plum bears? Is that what's happening here? Okay, I'm gonna try again because I'm very curious as to who looks tasty to a bear. So I'm gonna ask him again who he wants to eat. I said, I'm gonna go capture another person for you to eat. Who do you want me to capture? It's like I'm bounty hunting for the bear. He thinks a little and then points to a tall, skinny creature walking by. It looks like a tall, skinny, pale human. Wow, that's feckin' terrifying. That sounds like feckin' Slenderman. Capture him, the father bear says seriously. It's like making sure I know he's very serious about this. He really wants to eat that guy. You got it. I added, do you know his name? Because I really was interested in knowing who I'm going after, but he just said, no, just capture him and bring him back to me. He said, his name's not important, silly. We're gonna eat him. You leave the cave and walk around outside for a bit. You spot a group of tall, skinny humans walking towards you. Alright, well, that's kind of terrifying, but it looks like we're all out of time for today. If you guys are interested in knowing what happens with the sugar plum bear and the Slenderman mob, I guess, then make sure you guys tune in next time and see what happens in part 2. Other than that, I appreciate you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you did. I love all of you, and I will see you guys next time.
Please don't hurt me, Slenderman.